the relationship between low gear, showing up, and hustling. Enrollment is now open. Hey ladies, guess what? Have you been secretly wondering how you can work with me one-on-one and also get access to my amazing community of like-minded women who are here to blaze their own path in parenting and life? If you are, head on over to Mom is in Control, as we are now accepting applications for Mastery and Soul Elite. These are two different levels of coaching. One is the foundation of conscious parenting, emotional intelligence, helping you feel in alignment with your time and your energy. And the other one is for 6- and 7-figure established business owners who want to up their leadership game and create sustainability in their lives. So for those of you who apply in May, you have sweet access to some amazing bonuses, which I will talk throughout the podcast in the coming days. So head on over to momisincontrol.com, fill out your application, and once you do, you'll get on the phone with someone on my team for an introductory call, and then you and I will connect. Just know you are very capable of making magic happen in your life, and you have the courage to do it. Okay, ladies, I'm back, and as you can tell, I still got my fancy cold. And part of this is people get sick. And part of it is I'm up-leveling. Yay, up-level. When you are committed to becoming your best self, to creating alignment in your life, there is this deep unlearning that happens. And I used to hate this process. And I used to say, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And there's nothing wrong with me. I'm up-leveling. So my body is getting rid of what is no longer serving me. So with that said, I'm embracing it. But this brings me to life. And I wanted to have this conversation between low gear, showing up, and hustling. So I am a person who will get shit done. I am the person who will just, see a ship sinking and I will just get shit done, and I will be like, I see what needs to happen and I'm going to take responsibility for this and I'm going to make shit happen. You don't have to be a hustler to make that happen. So I do not identify as a hustler. I used to be a hustler, meaning I used to go. I believe that hustling is an addiction to busy. And when you are addicted to busy, you're running away from something. You're actually hiding from something. And that could simply be you're hiding from contentment. You're hiding from your emotions. A lot of people who are like go, don't feel anything. Like no emotions. So they can't feel into life. They're just fucking robots. So I used to be me. That was old me. And you know my story. I almost died. So I was like, no, I can't do that anymore. So it changed my way of being. So then we have showing up and low gear. Well, showing up to me is every day showing up for what is present in my life. And I think this is my own personal opinion, but I think it's going to be different for everybody. Low gear, showing up, hustling, everyone's going to have their own relationship with it. Low gear is just doing what you need to do to get through the day. But it is doing the high leveraged intentional action to get through the day. So if I have appointments from back to back, and I'm like, God, I just need to restore my body this week, I'm going to look at all of those appointments and say, what is highest priority to move the needle forward? And what can not get done? I don't need to answer all the messages. I don't need to answer all my emails. I don't need to respond to everybody. I can just restore my body and say, what's the highest leverage action that I can focus my energy and attention on, because my number one priority is healing my body. And yes, my children are my priority. My business is my priority. But this needs to be the center of my universe. So I might say, what do I need? I need a bath. I need this, I need that. I might have to ask for help, like, hey, mom, or, hey, mom, can you bring the kids to this activity? Hey, can you pick them up? Can you drop them off? You don't have a mom? Your mom's not around? Hey, I need a fucking babysitter. Yes, you need to ask for help. Ask your neighbor. Ask somebody. You do have support, but you keep telling yourself you don't have support. You do have fucking support, so stop telling yourself that. So you have to get uncomfortable. You have to ask these questions. And because I need to focus on my health, because if my health isn't here, like nothing is going to work properly. Nothing at all, ever. My business is not going to work. My children, my family are going to suffer. But guess what? I can like go away. I can go on vacation. I can hide. Your family will not fall apart. It's just the way that your systems and strategies are in place. They're not working. If you feel like it's all going to fall apart if you do anything for yourself. But that's not the point of today's podcast. The point of today's podcast is the difference between low gear, hustling, and showing up. So, hustling, we already talked about that. Low gear is doing the things you need to do to move the needle forward. But some of that might be you're not moving the needle forward at all. But what you're doing is you're taking action every day. Slow gear. I keep saying slow gear. I mean to say low gear. So low gear is you keep moving forward. You keep moving forward. But it's also this pace of like implement, rest, implement, rest, implement, rest. Not implement. It's not this all or nothing. It's implement, rest, implement, rest. Do something for yourself. Take your bath. And then feed the kids. Take a bath. Watch some TV. Take a bath. Write that email. Feed the kids. Take a nap. It's like marrying everything together. It's this low gear. But what you're doing is as you're taking this action, you keep moving forward. Rather than this all or nothing, which I'm going to talk about regarding showing up. So I know you can resonate with this because I hear this a lot. And today I was on the Jenny McCarthy show. So I don't know if you listen to her show. It's on Sirius Radio. You could probably listen to the replay if you download the app, Sirius XM. So she said to me, I'm like, this all or nothing personality, Heather. And I said, I know. Most women have this. This ambitious go-getter is all or nothing. And you're either hustling or you're burnt out. And the middle ground is where is sustainability. And this is showing up. So I actually don't, I sound awful, but I don't feel awful. Like if I felt lethargic and oh my God, I just need to lay down, then I would sleep all day. But this is about showing up. So I've actually rested for multiple days at a time. And then I actually find, just because of who I am, my personality type, my human design type, which if you don't know what human design is, you'll be finding out on Monday with our interviewer, Jennifer. And my human design type, it actually doesn't serve me to stay in bed for 3 days. If mentally I feel like I'm good, like mentally and physically I'm good, I just don't sound good. So my point of that is I rested, it doesn't serve me. So I have to find other ways to rest. So for me, rest could be walking in nature, working out. And right now I might not be, lifting heavy weights, but it might be going for a walk or a slow jog. It might be doing things off the computer, playing with the kids, doing things that fill my soul. So this is showing up. So even though a whole part of me, a whole part of my body wants to be in bed, my gut, my soul, my intuition is telling me that is not what I need to be doing to actually show up for my life. So I understand you might need to listen to this podcast a few times, but I want you to hear me. Showing up does not mean you're hustling. Low gear means you're taking the actions that you need to take to manifest the goals and desires that you want. And showing up means doing the things that your soul is craving, not what your ego is craving. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today because my throat is saying stop talking. And if you haven't already and you identify as an ambitious go-getter, you have the dreams, you have the desires, you want to create alignment in your life, but you also want to create freedom, and you want to do it in a sustainable way. You want to understand your children on a deeper level. You want to create a better relationship with your time and your energy. You want to create those deeper connections with your family, but more importantly, you want to feel full. You want to feel like on purpose. If you're interested, we are now taking applications for the Mom is in Control Mastery Program. Guys, this is a 8-month intensive coaching program. This is not a DIY program. You're getting access to me, the community, I'm not going to fucking spoon feed you. You got to show up and do the work. But we are here. I am here to support you through this process. So this is not just buy the program and you're done. You have to go through an application process to see if you're a good fit. So head on over to momisincontrol.com, fill out the application. And I'm going to be honest with you. I need you to fill out the application with all intention, your vision. Answer those questions. I personally take that and I read it and I consider that when you get on the phone for your introductory call. So make sure you fill it out with intention. If you just write 2 words, you ain't getting a fucking call back. Show up with intention for your life. Be intentional with every action that you take. If you want to make magic happen, you have to show up for the magic to unfold. So head on over to momisincontrol.com. Head on over there. I look forward to reading your application. You got this.
So before I started with MIIC, I was feeling stuck in my life. Like on the outside, things were good. I had my job, married, had kids, kind of check, did all the things that you're supposed to in life, right? But I was feeling kind of stuck and trapped in where I was and feeling like I was spinning my wheels a bit and just not really moving forward with the goals and dreams that I wanted to accomplish. So I would say, too, that my confidence in myself was just kind of at an all-time low point. Where I am now compared to when I started or before I started with Heather is just so completely different. Like, I feel like I found my spark in life again. And it's kind of magical, right? And so now I feel like I have the tools and I'm just more connected with myself again and able to feel what I want in life and the dreams that I have, and to be able to chase after those in a really sustainable way that's manageable and that brings me joy. It's not like anything huge has changed in my life in terms of progress, and it's just up here. Up here feels different, and that has made all the difference. What drew me to Heather, listening to her podcasts, it just pulled me in. The more I listened, the more I was I just appreciated Heather's honesty and how she said everything. And the message that she was sharing really just resonated with how I was feeling. It was like she was in my life, in my head, and just totally understood what I was going through. And she had a way of helping pull me through to the other side, which is why I was gravitated towards her. And I felt like she would kindly point me in that direction, but also kick me in the butt if I needed it. And so I jumped in. So if you're feeling terrified about jumping into this with Heather, I can tell you I did too. I totally hesitated because I was scared of what might happen, how I would change or what she might push me to do, and feeling uncomfortable. And honestly, after just the first conversation with Heather, I knew it was going to be okay. This woman was going to be there holding my hand and just showing me the way and just kind of right alongside me. That's what I felt like. And through this whole program that I've been with her, that's how it's been. It's never been her pushing me. It was more her showing me what was really inside and what I wanted and needed, and like kind of being the window to opening that up to me. If you're remotely thinking about this, or you've been following Heather along, like, and you feel in your gut that this there's a connection there, and that you feel like this is the right direction to take, just take the first step. Take a deep breath and just take that step, because it'll just lead you to the next steps that you need, and it will feel amazing. You will come out of this on the other side just with so much more clarity.